testicle baiting! Oh man! And that was just getting good too. I'm kind of gunning it. Oh, I've rarely felt like that, like a game ends too soon, but right here is just a little bit different. Oh man! Now we're going DMC3. Oh man! I'm so gutted about this. I've rarely ever wanted a game to not end, but oh my god. I'll talk more in a minute. Let's just try and see if we can do this, because I know that I remember Lightsaber pointing out at DMC4 that there was a kind of a secret ending if you protected Kyrie from the demons, which I failed to do because I was a complete idiot. I felt bad. Shit. Oh shit. Even his devil trigger kind of reminds me of Virgil, actually. I'm still kind of just running off adrenaline because of that. It's such a cool reveal that was probably there from the start, I know, but... Shit. Oh, there you go, he's dead. I'm working on it. Oh, darn it. Oh, you did it for me. Okay, fair enough. And there you go. Dante and Virgil did their thing.
Guess that's the end then.
I kind of hope not. There's still some questions I want to be answered, damn it. Who the hell is your mother?
All we gotta do is cut this thing down.
That's right. I'm more than capable of handling this on my own.
You're gonna need some help. And someone to keep an eye on you.
Yeah. Another callback to DMC3. There's a lot of DMC3 callbacks in this one. But then DMC3 was the most popular of the games overall. So I do understand why that was. The remotes. Come on, you know you want to load. I need music. There we go.
They must be ready to die.
Fine by me. Let's give them what they want.
Then let's skip it. Oh fuck. Thanks, Virgil. Virgil just tearing him up. Oh shit. Huh. Shit. Looks to me like Virgil just busted out his devil trigger. Damn. Oh no, I'm good.
Sluggish. But you still wounded from your fight, you know?
You're one to talk.
Ah. So I wonder if they work the same way. Like if you do it a specific thing, you get like a secret ending. That was in DMC. No, it was DMC3 that did that. Oh man, just when it was picking up heat and getting really good, and the game ends. That is sequel baiting in its absolute finest. And you know what? If it is sequel baiting, fucking inject that into my veins, as they fucking say, because this game is by so far along my favorite in the series. Not the best in the series. I think the best in the series is DMC3 to a lot of people, but as a personal favorite to me, oh, this trumps DMC4, and that's not me being negative against DMC4 or any of the series for that matter. I absolutely love it, apart from DMC2, which was a but every kind of series has that one game that people say don't play, so it's not like DMC's the only one that's fallen foul of that kind of thing. You know, Gears and Halo, they've all done it, so it's not necessarily a thing like that. But if they are sequel baiting, give me that fucking sequel, goddammit. Even if it's just a third of how good this game fucking was, give me that freaking game. I loved this, dude. This is by far, some margin, my favorite in the series. Seriously. Oh my god. The way you can just kill things is so expanded on. And I think when you think about it, from DMC3 to DMC4 and then DMC4 to DMC5, not counting the reboot obviously, you can definitely tell that maybe Capcom was smart and waited for a gen jump to release their next game in the series. Because Devil May Cry is one of those games that comes out in a lot of slower rate than, say, you know, FIFA or Halo or well, not really Halo, but you know, a yearly series like FIFA or Formula 1, you know, they've actually waited for the entire gen to jump forward, say the PlayStation 3 to the PlayStation 4. They waited till then to release this game. Oh my god. And you know, after the negative reception that DMC13 got, again, like Gears 5 in my opinion anyway, this was the boost that the series needed in a big way after 13's negative reception. But like I said, in my opinion, the gameplay was fine, but I do understand the gripe people had with the Dante design. I hated Virgil's. I'm gonna be honest, I hated Virgil's, probably more than Dante's actually. But like I said, in the future, at some point in the future, I will be replaying DMC13 as a playthrough on YouTube, because now I feel like I can go into it now, having a more thorough understanding of the series. But yeah, I in personal favorite preference order, 5, 4, 3, 1, 13, 2. I think that'd be it. And I put 1 in front of 13 because, you know, DMC1 was always the game I wanted and never got. And I gotta say this game is exactly why I was interested in this series in the first place. It has made me realize just how much I wanted this game when it first came out on the PlayStation 1. Even though this game, in scale, is pale in comparison only to the amount of moves you can do and everything, but that's obvious. You know, even though that's the case, it really did remind me of why I loved this series in the first place and always wanted to play it. And I may have struggled through DMC 1 and 3 in particular in terms of difficulty, and 2 sucked dick, and 13, where it was fun, I do understand the negative reception it got. 4 was grand, but this right here made everything I've been through in this series fucking worth it. It made it so fucking worth it. This is my favorite in the series by a long, long fucking way. Give me that sequel, inject it into my fucking veins. I want that shit. Another deadbeat dad. What the fuck? That's fucked up. and it's fucked up. Yeah, but give me that shit, dude. Just give me the fucking sequel. And you know, like I said, even if it's a third as good as this game was, I will be happy, because this game was just, it was something else. 2019, without a doubt, even though they've only put 2 games out, has been the year of Capcom. Because between this and Resident Evil 2, holy shit have they had a year. You know, they had some flack with Street Fighter V and, you know, Street Fighter Cross Tekken and all that stuff. But 2019 has been their year by some margin. Because Resident Evil 2 and Devil May Cry 5, absolute masterpieces. And the RE engine, once again, is a graphical marvel. Oh my god, the moves and everything Virgil is doing, oh my god, so good. And now we have the complete lot on the screen. Now Dante's on the left. History of DMC, I've already seen it. Now it's a prologue game of Son of Sparta, so I guess that's a difficulty. That's a new difficulty unlocked. We got anything else? Let's go main menu and see what there is. We'll have a look at the trophies in a second. I just want to see what's in the main menu, see if there's any extra costumes or anything. So I think we unlocked the Son of Sparta difficulty, which I do love this game so much that I would actually consider going on stream for. I actually would. Oh, that's cool. It's actually got a different thing, like a different screen. There's V. Let's see. Mission select. Yeah, we've got Son of Sparta. That's the new difficulty. I may just go on stream and do that, because I love this game so much, but I think it would be a complete failure if I was to do that, because when difficulties get hard, I struggle big time. I don't think I unlocked any extra costumes, which is rather disappointing. But, oh my god, this game is one of my favorites for 2019, dude. It's hard because in 2019 I've played. I don't think I've played as many games this year, basically because of everything that's been going on with the move and everything. So I don't really think I've played any real new games this year. I think I've got to give a huge thanks to my friend Julio here, because he was a big fan of the series and he played the demo, which made me want to play the demo, which made me want to play the series, which led us to this point. So huge thank you to my friend RangerSylaven for that, because like I said, this game on its own proved instantly why I wanted to get into this series in the first place. And it's taken me 18 years to do it, but boy, with this game, the wait was fucking worth it. Devil May Cry 5 is an absolute fucking gem of a video game. Capcom, you've outdone yourselves again. 2019, the year of Capcom. This game was so incredibly varied and so incredibly fun. And I said this about DMC4. So when I say the same thing about DMC4, DMC5 does better. Like, holy shit. And that's just on the gameplay. The story, just top draw. Top draw story. V, the most mysterious character, turns out to be Virgil, and it's just the way, the writing, the dialogue for Dante is perfect. And you know, it's none of that DMC 13, I can't say rubbish, but this I'm sure has wiped DMC 13 from everybody's memory. And if there is a DMC 6, give me that fucking game, and I will be the first to fucking buy it, because this game is just... This is one of my favorites of all time. I'm not even joking. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Those last 2 missions, maybe even the last 3 or 5 missions even. Well, most of the entire game, but especially the last 5 missions or so, is the best end game I have ever fucking played in my life. Maybe aside from Sonic 3, maybe, but definitely since, I don't know, after the Mega Drive, This is the best endgame I've ever fucking played. And my love for Nero has just gone up more notches, and I loved Nero before, but my love for Nero is just even higher now. I think he might be one of my favourite characters ever. I think he just might. And now he's got such a purpose, and like the whole reveal of his being Virgil's son is just, to me it's nuts, but that's because in the timeline I just didn't think that was possible when you look at the events of the series. If I, like I said in Deep 4, if I thought he was anybody's son, it would be Dante's. I really would have. I really would have thought it was Dante's to begin with. But no, it turned out to be Virgil's, and that's a major plot twist if you haven't been paying much attention to the series, which I did. I paid attention, I just didn't think at the timeline him being Virgil's son was possible. You know, I kind of thought that maybe, you know, with Virgil, DMC3, you know, he's on Earth. Dante and Virgil fight in the final boss fight, and then he stays in the underworld. And then DMC1 happens. He's now this Michelangelo guy, which is probably an alter ego of himself in a way. DMC2 doesn't feature at all. DMC4 he has his own DLC piece, but not in the main story. And in DMC5 he comes right to the forefront, right from the start, as a mysterious character you knew nothing about. I would say I love the series as well. You know, I always did, to be honest. It's not that I didn't love the series, because I did, but I just never owned it until like the summer of this year, and it culminated in this, and it was fucking worth doing. And now I can say officially that Devil May Cry 5, Devil May Cry as a series, at least for now, is a hole in my gaming life that has been filled, and I enjoyed every single second of it. Even the parts in DMC3 that were a real grind fest with the boss fights, DMC2's story as a whole being blah, and all that, this game just made everything so worth it. This was exactly what the series needed after Devil May Cry 13, its negative reception. I'm sure they've thrown the reboot idea completely out of the window, and I think we can all be thankful for that, even though I don't mind Reboot Dante as such, but maybe I'll have a different opinion on him once I go back to that game and eventually do it. But yeah, man, this game is it. This is why I loved Devil May Cry to start with, and this game, by some margin, is one of my favorite in the series. And like I said, if there is a sequel, give me that shit, because even if it's a third of how good this game was, it'll be a fantastic fucking game. That, like I said, the end game, the absolute one of the best end games I've ever played, if not the best end game I have ever played in my life. The music, the movements for Virgil, and just everything, dude. And then the whole thing with Noah growing his arm back and he being, oh my god, just so fucking good. I'm sorry. I've turned into a bit of a fanboy. I've repeated myself. I know. I'm sorry about that. But videos are back. I hope you guys are enjoying them. And I will see you in the next game. So, until the next time, guys, this is Slimming Chaos signing off. Peace out. And in the words of my good buddy RangerSylaven, stay awesome. And Ranger.